Guys, and welcome to my first ever video with commentation. Ugh. Anyways, welcome to HNC if you guys are brand new here. And yeah, for right now I have a deck profile for Link Joker with the whole new set that came out. And yeah, let's get into it. Thoughts on the deck so far? I don't really know what to say outside of this deck does not lose to anything, or yeah, no, it just does not lose. This is the build I'm working with right now. I was so lucky and fucking fortunate that I got 3 off of RIP CBD. So yes, thank the gods. And I also magically pulled a Palladium, or however it's pronounced. Thoughts so far on the deck, or things I would change. The 8Ks here, I keep them just for the power, but realistically, because they don't have Starvader in their names, I might get rid of them. Let's see. That's kind of like up in the air. Like, I'm really been considering it. This deck draws a lot. Just off of the draw triggers themselves, and off of the effects, like our starter, for example, the White Knight Fifenir. Oh my god, I'm gonna get ripped in the comment section, I can tell. Anyways, basically, at the end of the battle, this unit boosted a Limit Break 4 unit, put this card into soul, draw 1. So that's already a +1 from just attacking with your grade 3. Then from there, our Chaos Breaker Dragon, the star of the show, holy hell. CB1, discard 2 Starvader, lock 1 opponent's rearguard. What I like about this is that this effect is not locked into Limit Break. So you can just use this whenever you so need it. And what I end up doing a lot is, if I have the Break Ride and I'm just kind of sitting on it because my opponent is trying to keep me from going into Limit Break, I would just ride over with the CBD and then cast and lock the front rear guard, and then just do a heavy rush off that. Then from there, columns aren't really an issue because of the new Colony Maker. Colony Maker says, when placed, if your opponent has 1 lock card, counterblast 1, call a rear guard or a grade 1 or less Starvader from deck. So it's just an easy way to funnel out my 1 copy. So thank you, Lord. But also, it just makes columns on its own for 1 CB. So it's kind of like this deck's Tartu. The only difference is that it's not locked to the column. It can be placed anywhere. So yeah, that's awesome. Honestly, this is kind of just what I'm going for until I get everything maxed out. Changes I would make. The 10K here I would get rid of. If you have 4 copies of Nebula Lord, that's it. Speaking of which, let me talk about Nebula Lord real quick. This card is still relevant. This card is honestly, in some situations, better than the Chaos Breaker. My reasoning for this is because this gives you the power. So let's say you have no grade 2s in hand, and your opponent has already seen 3 PGs. You just ride this, counterblast 1, lock a card, and that's already 3k to the front row. So it just gives you the damage you need to just push through sometimes, and that's why I really love it. But yeah, that's the deck profile. So let's just go in, let's do a game or 2, and let's see how it goes. Yes, I've also been grinding non-stop with this deck. Holy hell. I'm trying to hit that top 26 spot, you know, to make it into the, what is it, I guess this game's regionals? So yeah, just grinding, and let's just hope that I get there. My first matchup is against Pale Moon. Great. I have to kill a waifu. Okay. Well, it's not that bad. Anyways, let's see hand. Not bad, honestly. I'm actually gonna keep it like this. Ooh, one person I'm gonna get real quick. Why do I put the Nebula Lord as the heal? My reasoning for putting not Nebula Lord, what's this called again? Hold on. The Infinite Zero, there you go. Okay, the reason why I put Infinite Zero as my heal is because once you break ride in this deck, you don't really need to break ride again. There's no real point. Unless you're break rank over the break ride. But outside of that, that's really it. I don't see a need for seeing more than once. So yeah. Anything could be a heal in this deck. I've seen a lot of people put the other grade 3, not the Chaos Breaker, what is it called? The Nebula Lord, there you go. I've seen a lot of people put the Nebula Lord as their heal trigger, and by all means that's fine, but like I value the Nebula Lord over the Great Ride. But yeah. It looks like our opponent is just trying to rush us to failing, so that's great. I'm gonna ride the 10k here. And then I am going to call the grade 1 10k. And I'm just gonna swing. Actually, I'm gonna go Van first. Get a draw here. Oh wow, we actually drew into our SP thing. Oh. I've actually, okay, so that's an interesting thing now I can bring this up. I have seen a lot of Pale Moon players run very different variations, and this has to be one of them. I have never seen a Nuclear as a crit before, so that's very interesting to me. See, cause I mean, I guess like if I had to, cause I'm a very competitive Pale Moon player. I guess the crit makes sense, but if I had to switch out of 9 draws, it would have to be 3 to 4 stands. The stand trigger actually mean a lot in this deck. I mean a lot in that deck because what you basically do is you go okay, I'm gonna do a little bit of Pale Moon rank here. Let me see if yes, he does. Okay, so quickly you attack with the Maeshka. Maeshka go into rear guard, activate the skill, counterblast 1, call another Maeshka out of soul, and you just do that. But that only gives you 3 attacks. But with the stand trigger, it gives you another, it gives you 1 to 2 extra attacks plus the power increase, which is really heavy. Here, right? I need to refocus. I'm going to call 2 rear guards. And this. I'm actually really happy with this hand, only because the grade, oh, come on. That's great. Alright, swing, 18, let's see. No trigger, no trigger. Okay, of course it has to be when I'm recording I get cut. Skill. Okay, not bad. And then I'm just gonna hit the river. That's actually, decent, I guess. See, the reason why I love having the grade 3s in hand is because they're just used as discard fodder for the effect of the Chaos Breaker to discard 2 of the Starvaders. Because realistically, right, you don't do anything with grade 3s, like, if they're not on Vanguard, they're just kind of sitting there. So, I mean, nah. They're just good for discard fodder at this point. There's nothing really more for me to say there outside of that. Alright. Right now, okay. First match of commentary, and I might be losing it. That's great. Okay, the draw kept me alive. Let's see. I actually think I win here. I actually do think I win here. Because what happens here is you ride the Chaos Breaker. Chaos Breaker is the draw. Then from there, you Infinite Zero. Infinite Zero is gonna lock the grade 2 and the grade 0 here, the starter, because that starter can be really annoying and really fast. Call a Colony Maker, or in this case, Column Maker. Call out the colonies. This is great too because now I have a consistent lock on this grade 2, so it'll never see the light of day again. Call out the AK. See, like, I would love to have this AK be anything else and it just be awesome, but sometimes I really do need damage there. Okay, 16. And then no trigger. Okay, cool, no trigger, and then we just go in. Oh my god, and the heal too? Yeah, I won this. Yeah, I won this. Because what happens here is that he can either ride skip and stay on the Ava, Actually, the fact that he reversed too, it hurts the thing a lot. Okay, so what happens here is that he can either go into the reverse. Oh, he didn't have the grade 3. Never mind. Yeah, no, I win here because he can't do anything. Okay. So he's just gonna go Ava into Van. Yeah. Oh my god, did he just soul charge a PG too? Hold on, and that's another PG I just saw like left over there, from the dark side. But okay, I'm gonna call this out now in case anyone that's wondering. You don't play these PGs. The reason why you don't play these PGs, the new ones, is because I'm saying a lot. Wow. Okay. The reason why you don't play the new PGs is because Ava and stuff like the starter, Aina, things like that. What happens is that when you soul charge and you don't have another Silver Thorn right there, it's gonna soul charge the first card you see. So sometimes it does end up being that you soul charge your own PG. I don't know why that's going there. And the moment, right, I will let you know, the moment you soul charge your PG, you need to sit there and contemplate for the next 5 minutes about all your life decisions. I'll show you in my Pale Moon Deck fight just how bad soul charging your PG could be in the deck. Because I don't know if is it just for me or every Pale Moon player, but the moment that I open my hand, it's either 3 heals and no grade 0, and that's with the mulligan. Okay, here we go. Wait, that's PG1. That's PG2. You don't have any more because I just saw, right? Yep. And it's for game. Draw trigger. Awesome. 24. Second PG, third PG down. This should be for game. Yeah. Alright. The thing, I really like this deck. It does so much on its own, and it just fights through everything. I mean, there's not a moment in time where you need to sit down and really wonder, okay, this is the right player, this, that, this. The only time where you have to wonder if, you're doing the right call or not is when you have 1 counterblast left. Because then from there you have to really wonder, okay, do I want to use the counterblast to retire the rear guard? Or am I going to use the counterblast on a colony maker, let's say, just to call something out from deck? That's the only time you have to really use your head. If I have to relate this to anything, remotely outside of Vanguard, it'd probably be Yu-Gi-Oh! And True Draco. Because this deck just stuns opponents, and that's it. Wow, okay. No, but I don't really have anything else left to say here. Novas. Interesting. Oh, Blau. Oh, this has to be one of those. Oh. For everyone that's confused, right? The reason why it says oh is because I'm not used to seeing the grade 1 here. A lot of people just don't opt to play it and play anything else instead. So just seeing that grade 1 makes me think that his deck list is incomplete. And if that's the case, I want to rush here now. No, I'm gonna wait. Okay, let's see. If he doesn't drag check a trigger, then I'm gonna be happy. Ah, Jesus. I could've, no, I mean. Okay, the issue with Blau, right? Oh, okay. 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 Okay, there's a PG down. Excuse me now. Oh, okay, we do reveal over there. Draw trigger, that's nice. Okay. Okay, yeah, searching, let's see what he gets here. Please, nothing good, please, God. Okay, just a grade 3. I'm a little bit nervous because this matchup is actually, it's not that the matchup is hard, it's just that, Nova Grapplers are one of those very explosive decks, so you kind of have to use your head here a little bit, because the issue is, with this deck, is they go ham and fast. And this is not even with the Assure build. Okay. There you go. only thing over here. Heal. Perfect. Put that there. Yeah. See, if I had pushed him to limit break. Oh wow, he actually healed down. No, but if I pushed him to limit break, most likely, if he had also the break right too, he could game me right now. Cause with oh well, he didn't have the break right. He just went through. Okay, cool. 10k and 12k. That's fine. No, but as I was saying, like, Blau, like, Nova Grapplers themselves are just a really aggro deck. I guess I have to do also deck profile for this too. But, anyone that's, like, in the JP server watching this should know already what this does. And anyone in Global, well, we just got it, so, you know. Go read the cards for yourselves until I do the, deck profile. Anyways, I'm gonna ride the CBD here. Alright, there you go. I just wanted to do a pause so that anyone can hear the voice. I don't know if the audio is recording from the game, so that's great. So I'm going to rewatch this and see if that or not, or I'm just gonna have a really awkward long pause. So apologies. I'm gonna call the Palladium here. Hold on. That's locked. Swing. You have to call. Yeah, I'm gonna actually no. I'm gonna do this. What I was thinking about just now, right, was I was going to call the Palladium and leave it there. But it just hit me. He has 4 cards left in hand. Hold on. Yeah, he has 4 cards left in hand. So if I attack this here, right, he has to make a whole new column. And I also push him to 4 as well. So it just comes out easier for me if, actually, I don't know if I push him to 4 if he gets it. No, never mind. Yeah, I do. Okay, so this makes my life just so much easier. Because now you have to make a column here, which is already 2. The draw is fine. The draw doesn't really mean much. There you go. Oh my god, I got the Palladium anyway. And that's a PG down. Alright, that's awesome. I don't know how many PGs you've seen. So I think 2, right? One went to the bottom in the first few turns, and then the other one was just hit, and then the third one's in hand. Okay, yeah. So we know more or less where his PGs are. Oh, right there. Perfect. Yeah, so 2 are in the bottom. He has 1 in the drop zone. He has 1 in hand. He's gonna activate the skill to start. Oh no, he's just re-scanning. I forgot that I pushed him to limit break. I don't know why he did that. With all the filtering he's done, he's probably gonna see that PG again. It's probably in hand. Draw trigger. Holy hell. Let's see, he's still looking here. Could it be that he just doesn't have it? He's thinking. No, okay, so there's a high chance that he just doesn't have it. Oh, limit break skill. Okay, this is one thing I just hate. Is just it has to go through that whole turn, which is like stand, draw, blah 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 blah, just to get back to your turn for that. I mean, I don't know if that was like a glitch in their system or they did that on purpose, but Bushy Road, if you're hearing me right now, could you so kindly fix that? Thank you. 10k. Over here, 16. And then I know he has a PG in hand, so this does not do anything. Wow, I could have brought myself down to 3. Alright, there you go. So let's see, he has no counter blast left, which is unfortunate. He has 1 to 2 PGs left in deck con. Yeah, he has 2 PGs unknown to me. And he can't restand. So let's see. Wait a minute. Well, how much is this? Yeah, it's PG2. Draw trigger. This column's gonna restand here. Wow. Yeah, this restands. And normally I would say this is game, but PG off of that draw was heavy. It just, wow, another one. Another one, okay. I'm actually gonna just start locking things. Tutum. Gonna hit this because I don't want the restand layer. Now, that lock, this gains the 10k power, so it goes up to the front row now. Colony Maker goes here. I don't want active effect, and I'm just gonna swing, and this should be game, because I know he has maybe one more PG in hand, but the last one he doesn't. I know that for a fact. So there's that, and then I just swing, and this should be game. Drive check, no trigger, there goes the PG. Whoa, he had it. Okay, I don't lose here. No, I don't. Because he still has one attack, so he has to go here, into the Colony Maker, and Van into Van, which I have the PG for. Second check. Do you have any heal back? He hasn't seen any heals, basically. He only saw one. So it could be that the 3 in hand, that's scary, I'm not gonna lie to you. Palladium is gonna relock that rear guard, so I don't have to deal with it. Lord, I love that card. See, okay, I'm just gonna go into like a whole nother rant here. The one thing about Palladium, see, look, this is why the AK is so valuable. Because it just makes huge columns on its own, it just does a lot. But I just wish it was like a Starvader name. Okay, and that should be game. Right? There we go. Holy heck. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I was a little bit worried there. But yeah, that's the deck. It's fairly consistent. There's no real issues with it that I have seen so far. It just kind of goes. The only deck, there's one deck that does out this really hard, but it's not out yet. Yeah, anyway, who knows, maybe I'll do a Harry Potter video. But no, the one thing I realized is, this, no, wait, oops. This deck does lose to one thing, and it's the clan it loses to is not full power yet, and that's the whole new Aqua Force deck. The, Tetra Drive and all that stuff. Because Tetra Drive, Wheel Assault, Tidal Assault, they just kind of have their own way of moving around the whole lock stuff. So, yeah, when Glory Maelstrom comes out, it's going to be a real pain to deal with. But for right now, Link Joker just does not lose. So, yeah, this is my list. Changes again would be the AK to find something else, but as of right now, I don't have anything or just haven't seen anything. The 10k here, the skill's fine. The Counterblast 1 for 3k just gives you more power, but like, I would get rid of it if I had the chance. And yeah, that's really it. Anyways, thanks for showing up, watching the video. Leave a like, subscribe. Guys, in the comment section down below, please do not kill me for my pronunciation. Thank you.